Hello everyone, my name is Galucia, and those of you that are familiar with my channel know that I usually do Minecraft Let's Plays, but I wanted to start branching out a little bit and see what you guys would be into. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. The quality of this is not going to be 100% yet. I'm waiting to see if my fans would actually be interested in seeing stuff outside of Minecraft, and if so, what that would be. So I kind of just recorded a random video of me playing Nazi zombies, and you know, it doesn't have to be Nazi zombies, whatever you guys are into, but so there is like a watermark on this, and I can only make the quality so good without paying for the program, but I figured I would talk to you guys first before I start making more investments. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna play this like a tutorial for some of my channel fans and stuff. We can just kind of go through what I'm doing here a little bit. You know, obviously things are jumping around a little bit here. I can only record so much with the free version of this software, so that's the last time I'll make excuses for the lack of software. So we're already in round 3, and I haven't even talked about the gameplay. The first 2 rounds, I stick strictly to the pistol. I do 3 shots per zombie, and then a knife, and that seems to be the best way that you can maximize on points for the kills. And obviously I let them open some things up so I can close them back up. Round 3, I wait for the round to actually start so that the majority of the zombies actually appear in this room. And then I'll open up the door and get the first weapon off of the wall. I like taking this route on the bottom rather than the door on the top. I just think the weapons in general are better if you go in this direction first. No matter which way you go, it's the same amount of doors to get to the theater. But yeah, like I said, I think the weapons on this route are better. So that's really the only reason I go this way. Plus, I kind of feel like the rooms themselves are a little bit better. I feel like I can defend myself better on a one-player map in this direction. I believe round 5 was my first round of dogs. Didn't get any of that recorded, but you know, round 6 is usually where I bail. Usually it's because of ammunition reasons. Plus, I don't like waiting too long before moving on to the next rooms, because basically, you know, like for example, the first submachine gun that you pick up off the wall, the MPL, becomes pretty useless at a certain point as the zombies get stronger. So there's really no need to stick around this room too long. You want to start working on opening doors and getting your better weapons. And right here you can see that there's a nuke there. I could have got that if I wanted to. I purposely left it. You should not be getting any nukes until the later rounds, because you only get 400 points for grabbing a nuke. And there you see again, I purposely leave it there. Now I'm close to it. If I saw like a giant horde for some reason come and I thought I wasn't going to be able to defend myself, maybe I would pick it up. But really, you're not supposed to pick up nukes until the later rounds. I would say at least round 16. After that, it's too early. So here, we're like midway through 7, I think, and I'm just, at this point, I've decided I've waited way too long. So I finished opening the doors to get the theater, turn the power on there on the wall, obviously, and this is where I start making. And this is where I epically failed the first time. I look at the wall to see where, once you turn the power on, that light comes on, you can tell you where the mystery box is, and it's in a room that I've already been in. So that was a huge failure. I could have not bought the AK-74 and hit the mystery box instead, but that's okay. As you see, my perks right now are, the first one was the Revive Cola. I usually buy that in round 3 after I have enough points to buy the MPL off the wall. If I have enough left over, I buy that. In solo player mode, you do not need the power to be on to buy that, and it will automatically revive you. Like if you're knocked down, there's like 10 seconds when you're on the ground, shooting all the zombies around you, and then you clear them out. This is like the only bit of luck I had in this gameplay, was that I got the ray gun. The mystery box was a giant failure, and that is the big thing about zombies, is no matter how much strategy you have, that's only going to take you so far. It's really all about what you're going to get out of the mystery box, and point management is the only ways that you win in this thing. and I was getting tremendously unlucky with the mystery box. I got one bad weapon after another. You see now I have the AUG from the mystery box, and it's not the worst weapon, but yeah, it's not the best either. And I think this is pretty much the last even decent weapon I got. From this point on, I think I got like 2 laws. I think I got the ballistic knife twice. It's just like all kinds of craziness that's just not going to work, especially in the later rounds. Explosive weapons, I don't like them at all. Any of like the grenade or missile launcher type weapons in the game, I find to be completely useless. They don't really kill the zombies, and you can damage yourself with them. They're more bad than they are good. And the sniper rifles are almost as useless. Since they're usually... Since there's just one shot, you don't need to be sniping zombies. Most of them are obviously up in your face. There's no need for like long-range kills and stuff like that. That's just silly. The only time you could ever use that is if you use the transporter, which brings you into the room above, and then you can snipe down. But, I mean... yeah, that's just unnecessary. So, anyway, back to my perks. So, the revive, and then the Jugnog, which the machine for that is in the theater. In case you didn't know, it's an orange machine in the theater. But all the other machines besides the revive require the power to be turned on. The Jugnog is imperative. I would not even have made it this far if it was not for the Jugnog. It requires you to get... I've been hit 4, maybe even 5 times before... I actually die from zombies. And right here is an epic failure, and I decided to record this for you guys. That was the first time turning on the auto turn in the middle. I don't like using it because you don't get points for the kills, and it costs points to turn it on. But I was kind of getting overwhelmed, and right there you can see the auto revive in action. Brought me back up, but then you lose all your perks, and perks are expensive, so now I gotta spend all my points to get it again. But the first thing I did right there was ran straight for the revive and bought it again in case something happened. Look at this, the China Lake. What am I going to do with that? I take it anyway because, as you saw, I was replacing the ballistic knife. Both of them useless. So yeah, just really bad luck. But you see, I make my way back to the Jugnog. But now I'm low on points. I can't afford to open all the doors or to make my way to the Speed Cola. And by round 12, this is just the China Lake. By round 12, I should have all the perks, and the fact that I only have 2 of them just plays into the whole thing of really bad luck with the mystery box, and yeah, getting cornered that one time when I had to come off of the gun. Look at this. Seriously, this is what I was dealing with. That's why I really think the AUG was the last good weapon I got out of the box. I really can't. I mean, those pistols are actually really cool until around like 10 or 11, and then they become useless. But so yeah, usually by now, especially around 14, I like to have all the perks. I like to have the whole place open, so I have like space to run around. Obviously, all the zombies in the map flock to your position. For the most part, they only spawn in your position too, so the really far away positions aren't going to have zombies in them. So you should be. It's relatively safe to make a beeline to one of those far away areas, and then all the zombies kind of just start chasing you, so they get funneled. Like right here, they're being funneled, but see in there, I checked just to be sure, but there's nothing there because I was nowhere near that area, so they weren't spawning up there. So I'm able to turn around for a minute, takes a few of them out, reload while I walk, and then turn back around and kill the zombies that were being funneled that way. The door behind me at this point is still closed, so I know I'm safe. And that is like, I never get this, but basically makes everything cost $10. And you see there, I got a sniper rifle and then a ballistic knife again. Like, just the worst box ever. And I've never used a ballistic knife this late, so I was like, let me see what happens. I shot him twice, and nothing happened, and I was like, oh, so I was like, alright, I guess I should stop screwing around now. But yeah, just bad luck. But, so those are like the most basic of strategies, I guess. But if you guys wanted to see some gameplay, maybe some multiplayer, the campaign, I mean, I know I usually do Let's Play, so if you guys would be into like a Let's Play with Call of Duty and we can go through the campaign. It's not the greatest campaign in the world in my opinion, but it is a lot of fun. Here we go. I spend the last points I have. What do I get? The law. Wow. So, yeah, I'm about to fail. Only round 16 this time. My record right now is 21 solo. But you know, it's not the best on YouTube making it to 21. Certainly not to 16. But like I said, I wasn't looking for my best gameplay. I was really just looking to see what you guys would be into and if you guys would want me to do stuff like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and publish this up, and yeah, we'll see what you guys think. All right, guys, later.